Hey, Shalom, Akim, Call Halal, Yahabashim, Yahshabashim, Kakadash. Early morning just popped up, put up some prayers, about to drop this video. Yeah, man, it's about, man, you women. A lot of judgment is coming down the pipe on you women. And the Lord ain't playing, man, because it's been a long time. Like, heavy judgment was being done to you women on a large scale. And what, 2/3 of our people gonna die. And a lot of judgment gonna happen to the other nations too. And there's a majority of women on this planet. So most of the 2/3, I ain't gonna give you no number, but most of the 2/3 are women. You know, children gonna be in the mix of that too. But the Lord, see, you had serial killers and shit. You still got them around, but they rare. They hardly doing shit. But the Lord still got those spirits around. They sleep. And he gonna wake them up. It ain't gonna just be one of them. It's gonna be a whole lot. And one thing about these serial killers, they mainly go after women. And the main defense for society is a man. You know, that's the main defense for society. Excuse my voice. I ain't get myself fully together yet. But and men has been what? Feminized. They turned to homosexuals. A lot of men is in jail. A lot of men is dead. So, see, you wouldn't need as much police if men was around. Because that's what a man provides protection. What stops a man, or who stops a man for having his way or doing what he wants? Really another man. He gets in it, or at least try to stop him. But normally when men see threats of other men, sometimes they'll flee or stop what they're doing, just off of the threat of violence or possibility of being hurt. So I'm going to play this clip, I'm going to play this video. Salakia.
Mother of a murder victim speaks to Fox 29 about the point-blank shooting of her 28-year-old daughter. It comes as violence against women in particular is spiking in Philadelphia. I'm Shayna Humphreys.
I'm Jason Martinez. 60 women have been killed in Philadelphia so far this year, a 50% increase from last year. Our Kelly.
So you women, man, because you prideful as hell, man. You prideful as hell. And this devil, see, he set you up. He set you up. He told you your career matters. He told you you could put off motherhood. You could put off childhood. I mean, you could put off motherhood. You could put off being a wife. And your career matter. Just so at the end of the day, you be stuck with debt. You don't have a man. You don't reproduce. Right? They give you all this power to destroy your man. And the only main nation that really does that is the Israelite woman. That's who really does that. When you check out these other nations, they don't be railroading their men like that. They don't. You know? But it says what? 60 women has been killed in Philadelphia this year. Now, Philly's a rough city. That shit even rough. I would say that shit even rougher than where I'm at. I'm from North Brick City, so and this is a like tough town too. But Philly is on a fucking other level, like with the shit that be going on out there. Like, and it's just wild. You know what I'm saying? Like over here, it has its crimes and shit. but I wouldn't say it's more structured. Like, not structured like the mob, but Philly is just like wild, wild west of the East Coast. You know what I'm saying? I don't even think no town in New York like going like on some violent niggas wild shit on Philly. Like Philly is just turned the fuck up. You know, but and there's all types of shit going on down there. But however, this judgment, 60 women died this year so far. And the year ain't even finished. So the Lord gonna kill more. And that's a 50% increase from last year. So what the judgment is going down, man. The Lord ain't playing.
Live at police headquarters tonight. Kelly.
Yeah, Jason and Shanna, a disturbing trend we're seeing here in the city. And the family of 28-year-old Shemeka Franklin tells me she was a mom to an 8-year-old, a 2-year-old, and only an 8-month-old. Police say she was shot at point-blank range 6 times.
Yeah, and I wonder if those children is by the same man or by different men. I just wonder. I ain't gonna say because I don't know, but let's go ahead.
A murder they feel was premeditated.
You took my daughter away from me. You took my daughter away from her kids.
Fatima Johnson says her 28-year-old daughter, Shemeka Franklin, was a mother to 3, 8 years old, 2 years old, and 8 months old. Police say this man was clearly looking for her at Willard and G Streets in Kensington around 5 in the evening Sunday. Here's the surveillance video. As soon as she gets close, police say he fires at least 6 times at point-blank range, killing her.
This is obviously a very premeditated act. Very important that we get this individual off the street. This is an act that really, when you watch the video, it's horrific to see.
See, Esau, this shit is out of your control, motherfucker. Your police force is getting laid off due to like mandatory vaccination, the jab shit. A lot of them quitting, a lot of them getting laid off. So your defenses is down. And it's like, see, you thinking it's an individual, but it's a spirit that's being released. So even if you catch that individual ain't killed 60 fucking women, it's the spirit of the Lord that's being released and the judgment of the Lord that's coming out to judge these women, man. And what, he was posted up there waiting on her. No mask, no nothing. A lot of times, you know, he killed her like that shit was personal, man. You know what I'm saying? That shit was personal. The way let me pull that back right quick.
Very important that we get.
Police say he fires at least 6 times at point-blank range, killing her.
This is obviously a very premeditated act. Very important that we get this individual off the street. This is an act that really, when you watch the video, it's horrific to see this act.
And it's brutal. It looks like this was personal.
40 women were killed in 2020. This year, 60 women were killed, and the year is not over. Police say domestic motives in this year's homicides are up 94%, though they don't know if that's the case in Franklin's murder.
She didn't see this coming. She didn't see it coming at all.
Wednesday, police also asked for...
A lot of you women don't see it coming. I'm gonna get scriptures, but you ain't see it coming, man. But what you really don't see coming is the judgment of the Lord, because you fucking prideful. Esau gave you all of these incentives and amenities to do this and all this freedom to gather abroad. Run off at your fucking mouth. You got all this, you feel entitled. You got IG, you posting shit on Instagram, posting your body, talking shit to men, getting them arrested, getting them locked up, taking their kids from them, telling them they can't see their kids. Just talking shit all around the fucking board, man. And the Lord is getting tired. So when the judgment comes, this is light. When the judgment comes, it's going to be bad. I'm telling you, it's going to be real fucking bad. It's going to be, it's gonna be real bad when the judgment comes. You know what I mean? And you're gonna hear women screaming for blocks. Cause what? These dudes, some of these dudes that's in jail is behind these women. They took their kids from them. They never brought their kids to see them. And these women think these prisons gonna get open. That's in the prophecy too. I think Isaiah 42. Open the prisons. You know, these prisons gonna get open. My bad. That's my alarm clock. See, I'm up before the alarm clock, so I'm like, let me put up some prayers, do a video. Early bird get the worm. It's good to get up in the morning, you know, do your prayers, it's the Sabbath, so do your prayers, do your exercise, you know. Even if you wasn't working or nothing, you get a lot more accomplished in your life popping up in the morning. The average person get up like 6, 7, 8 o'clock. Gotta change yourself to do that though. But anyway, Salaki, I had switched gears a little bit. That's a little jewel to drop for you, for brothers though. Yeah, so that's the judgment of the Lord. So I'm gonna finish this
The
up.
public's help in two other cases: the double murder of 56-year-old Constance Marshall and 31-year-old Irene McNair in an illegal speakeasy on Ridge Avenue Thursday night, and the whereabouts of 33-year-old James White, accused of shooting his girlfriend on October 28th. Johnson, too, wants justice.
She didn't deserve this. Nobody deserved to die like she did. That was brutal what you did.
Yeah, it was brutal, but the Lord is brutal. The Lord is brutal, and she did deserve it. What the fuck you mean she ain't deserve it? Because it was your daughter? We all deserve judgment. We all fucked up. Even the elect deserve judgment. But the reason they not going to get judgment, now the Lord do fuck the elect up too. But ultimately, they going to get the kingdom and be forgiven and get drafted into the other side. But nobody can say that they don't deserve judgment from the Lord. And it could be any judgment. It could be death. It could be paralyzation. It could be the death of a loved one. It could be you lost your car, you lost your house, you lost your job. We all deserve judgment because we all fucking wicked. That's a prideful statement to say it. And yeah, it was brutal. But you ain't seen shit yet. That was just a killing. Wait till these serial killers come out with these rage, these knives, and they rape, they fucking, I don't want to use that word because of YouTube, but these women be getting ravished, slaughtered, and killed. Stabbed that fucking 500 times type shit. Because all that's coming back. All that's coming back. And these elites set up gender wars to where it's man versus woman. You know, they gave these women so much power to destroy men, mainly the Israelite women that hate men. Feminism. And now what? You got Kevin Samuels. You got all these different red pill guys. Coach Greg Adams, Fresh and Fit. You got all of these, this MGTOW movement and red pill movement coming out, putting men up on game. So a lot of dudes watching this, they not just getting game. A lot of dudes is getting furiously frustrated and angry, seeing the nature of these women and seeing how they got done dirty. And when the Lord released those spirits, it's on and popping. It's ball game. Ain't shit you could do about it.
Turn yourself in. because you will be caught. You will be caught. And I have no mercy on you.
Bitch, you ain't gonna see. And this was one thing fucked up about you women. You ain't gonna do shit. Only thing stop a man is another man. That's why when your judgment happen with you women, you get your brother, you get your aunties, your cousins, something. When a man steps in your way, you get another man to take care of it. You call the police, which is what? Another man, to try to neutralize the situation. And if that man's not coming full throttle, that other man is going to get taken the fuck out. That's what's going to happen. You know, but you ain't in a position to give mercy. It's talking about she ain't going to have no mercy on you. I mean, the most thing you could do is get a weapon, a gun, which are man-made. Guns are man-made. Most inventions are made by men. For you to have the comfortable world that you live in now. And try to run up on them and try to shoot them or some shit like that. But you women be talking shit half the time. You got some chicks built like that. But for the most part, you ain't doing shit. Shut the fuck up, man.
Now, police did say today they are working with their partners to try to be proactive and prevent this violent trend from continuing. Of course, anybody with any information on any of these cases is asked to come forward. Shayna?
Yeah, how you gonna stop it from trending? You better tell these women to get the fucking order and play their position. But they ain't gonna tell them that. You gonna try to stop it from trending by being more hard on domestic violence cases or whatever. But they ain't stopping shit. Only way to stop it is by repenting. Telling these fucking women to repent. But I'm telling you, all that praise women, queen of heaven spirit, that shit going out the window. And it's just Philadelphia, but it's going to trickle down throughout the world. And women gonna be getting fucking slaughtered. Now, this probably like boyfriend, girlfriend shit, but I'm telling you, when the serial killers get released, when these niggas from prison get out, it's on, man. It's on. It ain't even, you think it ain't gonna be cool to be an Edomite? It ain't gonna be cool to be a woman. Like, walking the streets late at night. Like, a lot of shit y'all gonna learn. Y'all, like, being outside or driving. You got chicks that's truck drivers. Like, a woman got no business being a fucking truck driver. You know what type of fucking lands and roads and what type of terrain you cross? Driving truck at truck stops and shit like that. Bitch trying to drive trucks. 18-wheelers, 26 box trucks and shit. Man, you jump out of the truck stop, a woman by yourself, man, listen. And traveling the world ain't even really exploring, ain't even a woman's nature. Real feminine women don't like going to the unknown. Real feminine women. When a woman goes somewhere she don't know, she gets scared. When they in their femininity, they get scared. They don't want to be left. They normally go with a man, or they go in groups or their girlfriends, which is no protection there. But it's some because they can like try to pile up and do something. But they normally go with a man somewhere and they tell me, I'm scared, don't leave me, or like they get nervous, like, where are we? Where's we at? Like, do you know people here? Because women are not adventurous to the degree of exploring and going into the unknown. That's masculine energy. That's not feminine energy. Get some scriptures, then I'm out of here. I'm going on the plantation. We'll do some exercise, but it's the Sabbath. Wrong one. I'm looking for my sword. Okay. There we go. Salaki, I'm a little slow this morning. Really, I could have slept like another half an hour, but the spirit gets you up. Like, wake up, nigga. I had even beat my alarm clock. So really, I'm not like running behind schedule. Like maybe 5 minutes or so. What I want to start off with. All right, I'm gonna get this. Isaiah 32 and 2. A man shall be a hiding place from the wind, and a covert from the tempest. You know, and that's the protection. When you go into that word covert, it says protection over a woman by a husband. When you go into like the Webster's or whatever, it says covert from the tempest as rivers of water in a dry place. That's America, that dry place. The elect is the rivers of water. As the shadow of a great rock in a weary land. So we're going to be what? Your strength. And that's the masculine energy. Because masculine energy is strong, it's solid, it's unwavering. So when society is collapsing, and that's mainly masculine energy, period. But really, faith is going to like keep brothers calm. That's why, like, when it's a crisis or something like that, this chick I was dealing with, right? She went to the hospital. They was going to see if she was diagnosed with a terminal illness. However, she was scared. She could have either bought me or bought her daughter. So she was afraid that they was going to give her bad news, so she ain't bring her daughter. She bought me because her daughter was older. She was like 17 at the time. She would have started panicking and crying and doing all this shit and would have made shit worse. What I would have did, I just would have been calm. I would have did it. I would have been like, yo, gave us a spiritual solution and then gave a physical solution as far as your diet and just, like, yo, you can't, things you can't change, you gotta accept. And if you can't change them, you could change the way you view them, you could change the way you look at them. And that's the masculine energy to deal logically, not emotions. Women prioritize emotions over logic, and you can't get mad at them. It's just who they are. It's just what they do. It's just how they was designed by Yahweh Shah and the angels through the blueprint of Yahweh. This Isaiah 4 and 1. In a day 7 women shall take hold of one man, saying we will eat our own bread and wear our own apparel. So, and these women going to take hold of one man, not willingly, it's going to be by force. But guess what? Men is tied up. Men is tired. So they're not going to be taking women in. Because women are a liability. They really supposed to be an asset. But they're a liability, especially in the times we coming in. You don't want no bitch being drugged along with you on your mission, on your journey. Well, you ain't gonna wanna listen, man. If I went fishing for 3 days and I come back with like 14 fish and I got them alive in a bucket somewhere and I pull them out and eat them as I go, I'm gonna have to share my fish with a bitch. I'm not doing that shit, man. If a loved one like my mother or something is around, that's whatever. Besides, she help out. Ain't no mama's boy shit. She help out with the church, with the brothers, and she play her part to a degree, So the Lord have mercy, fine. So besides, that's like one of my aunts I fuck with or something. Yeah, I'll look out. But just for the sake of you got ass and tits and you're a woman, I'm not giving you my fucking food. You know what I'm saying? Brothers might go hunting, clap some shit, you know, with the crossbow or, you know, whatever, with a shotgun and bring a deer back or go fishing. Them shit's biting that day. Bought 20 fish back, different sizes. I'm not sharing my shit with no bitch. Like, if you got 2 women or 1 woman or 7 women or 5 women, because 7 just means completion, your resources is going to plenish. Men are resource creators and women are resource extractors. That's just how life is. That's just how life go. But in that time, it's like, even now, me personally now, I don't share, like, I'm single. I don't have like a girl per se. I just deal with one. I don't have children. So most of my money I keep. So even now, I think, like, I'm not sharing my resources and funds with no bitch unless she's like really special. And when I say special, I mean special. And these women today just not cutting it. Not for me. For me to be like, yo, instead of buying myself this jacket, I'm gonna buy her a bracelet. Nah, hell no. I'm not doing that shit. Then you gotta pass boot camp. My boot camp. And you got to be battle tested for me to even do something. Just because especially you chicks out there calling on the name of the Lord, and faking jacks and all that, you got to be battle tested and proving your loyalty at least 2 years with me, maybe 1 if I want to tweak it, for me to even view you in a certain light. Because a lot of you chicks be faking. Y'all be fake feminine. Y'all be fake like you down and fake like you with it. And then when a man breed with you, they call it the praying mantis. Then when a man breed with you, you fucking destroy him. You take him to court, you leave him, you fuck him, you commit adultery, you deal with other men. Let me get the rest of this. This Proverbs 6:34. Right. For jealousy is the rage of a man, therefore he will not spare in the day of vengeance. So a lot of you chicks committing adultery, playing with dudes' feelings, manipulating them, exploring all these options that the internet gave you. And what? The judgment is coming. The gun is being turned on you. You know, a lot of times women, niggas would kill each other and a woman would skate off scot-free. But now the gun is being turned on you. And that's justice, man. All praises to Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. And it's going to be more. That's a light judgment. I'm just reporting it, you know, live from my bedroom. But that's just the judgment of the Lord, you know. Let me get a couple more. Amos. I could go on and on with this. 3 and 6. Shall a trumpet be blown in the city and the people not be afraid? Shall there be evil in the city and the Lord have not done it? So the Lord does all things. And he paying these women back. He made an example out of her. That they be, Isaiah 45 and 6, that they may know from the rising of the sun, which is in the east, and from the west, that there is none beside me. I am the Lord, and there is none else. Because people giving credit to the devil and Satan. The Lord like, nah, I'm controlling this shit. I form the light and create darkness. I make peace and create evil. I, the Lord, do all these things. So Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai is the one doing all of these things, man. There's the one that's sending judgment on these women. Let me get my favorite. There's a lot of ones in Isaiah, man. Isaiah went in on you women in different chapters. 32 and 9. Rise up, you women that are at ease. Hear my voice, you careless daughters. Give ear unto my speech. And that's what they not doing. And even you chicks, man, it's this there's one sister, she was trying to get a hold on me, man. You man, You women that's claiming the truth, man, you need to stay in pocket, for real. Because a lot of you chicks going off, you all on fucking Instagram, posting pictures of yourself, you fucking jumping from fucking dude to dude, you in all these different brothers' face. You need to chill the fuck out, man, because the Lord not playing. The Lord is not playing. And and even Apostle Rumlob, he had mentioned, he was like, listen, you got the most woman you gotta watch out for is the Israelite woman, the one that's coming up saying shalom, doing this and that and this and that. A lot of you chicks just want attention from different dudes. You know what I'm saying? And you got all these different dudes up in your face and mingling. Find your ass a man and sit your ass the fuck down somewhere and be quiet. And if it ain't for, I'm gonna say this, and if it ain't if it ain't your job or you making money to provide a living from social media, you shouldn't be on fucking social media. But a lot of you women are attention whores. And you like to dangle your beauty in front of men and act like, hey, shalom, brother, but and have men drool over you. But I'm telling you, that's not the role to be playing and going in these last days, because some of these men are introverts. If you don't know what that means, look it up. Some of these men are introverts and they bug outs. And they don't know how to approach or deal with a woman. They just they're gonna follow you like Diamond in Players Club and try to meet you in your hallway. That's what's gonna happen. You know. Many days and years shall you be troubled, you careless woman, for the venture shall fail, the gathering shall not come. That's the resources. You know. Trouble you women that are at ease. Be troubled, you careless ones. Strip you and make you bare and gird sackcloth upon your loins. So you're going to be stripped from all your amenities. You're going to be stripped for all your incentives that was given to you by the government. It was only given to you so you could destroy your family. You could destroy the man. You could push men out. And now that you destroy your relationship with men so much, now the Lord through the elites is funding the other side. So now you got men coming out, you know, with this MGTOW and red pill movement that's putting them up on game as far as you women go, you know. They shall lament for the teats, for the punishment, for the pleasant fields, for the fruitful vine. The teats is what? The nourishment, or these different pleasures. Because when you look up teats, it's like the nourishment, you know. And what's nourishing these women? Their jobs, OnlyFans, and all these women just got expendable amount of shit that they could do or have support them. These simps, they just got all kinds of shit that like backs them up and support them, you know. But they on the lament for that, you know. Should I leave it there? Let me get no. Like I said, I can go on and on and on with this one. Jeremiah 4:30. Yeah. When thou art spoiled, what would I do? Though thou closest thyself with crimson, and that's what the women do. They clothe themselves with crimson. Crimson is what? Red. What's red? Makeup. You dress yourself up in all this mascara because what? You trying to deceive men. You know? And it's a saying, the more makeup a woman has, the deeper her insecurities. And you trying to deceive men and bait the trap. You know, but if you go into the history of makeup, and then going back to like the 1920s, it clearly tell you only women who wore makeup was actresses or prostitutes, you know. But you want to put that blush and all this shit up on your face, you know. It's a wise saying, women are at war for your soul, or Oh, women are in a battle for your soul, and makeup is the war paint. You know what I'm saying? So you trying to booby trap and catch men. You gonna catch a man, all right? You gonna catch fucking Ted Bundy or Jack the Ripper. You know what I mean? And they gonna put your ass down. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling you, that fucking the Zodiac Killer, Son of Sam, Ted Bundy, Jack the Ripper, the Hillside Strangler, that all the motherfuckers is coming back. All of them coming back. They around. But the Lord just got their frequencies low. Wait, man, some of them is in prison. Some of them died off and got the electric chair. But the prison's going to be open. Some of them opened already. If you on your watch, like this governor bitch in New York that replaced Cuomo had released like 112 prisoners due to the COVID, and then 1 week, like 12 of them was locked back up. You know? Though thou deckest thyself with ornaments of gold, though thou rentest thy face with paint, see, that's them getting dolled up. In vain shalt thou make thyself fair. Thy lovers will despise you, they will seek your life. And who's the lovers of the black woman? They natural lover is the black man. And now what? It's gender wars. It's man versus woman. And it ain't supposed to be like that, you know? A woman is a man complement. She's not his competition. But these elites put women at odds at men for years, for so many years, that men starting to strike back now. Men don't want commitment. Men don't want children. Men is dating outside their race. The most second interracial dating couple is the white woman and the black man. The first is the Asian woman and a white man. You know, I'm going to probably drop a lesson on that too, because this point is on that too. But it says, thy lovers will despise thee, they will seek thy life. You know, and that happened to Israel overall on the whole with the other nations, because they love Esau and they try to be brown nosed and be house niggas with Esau. And Esau still put him to death and kill him anyway, even though you're trying to be his friend or get down with him. But as an individually dealing with the woman of our nation, their boyfriends and stuff like that gonna seek their life. That's what that dude was at. He was on the corner with that pistol. He wasn't even masked up. To think about it, homeboy wasn't even masked up. He was like, fuck it. And it looked like he was by some type bodega. Now, obviously, you know, it's bodegas had cameras and shit in front of him. But he ain't give a fuck, man. And that's the spirit that the Lord releasing. You know, it's one in Sirach 39:28. You know, there be spirits that are created for vengeance, but I ain't gonna get it. You know, I'm gonna make way to get up out of here, man. Y'all brothers have a blessed day. Y'all sisters too. Y'all sincere ones that's out there. And hey, man, just try to stay in pocket. We in the last days, just rolling out. We need as much as the Lord's mercy as we can get. Deuces. I'm out of here. Shalom.